A teacher wants to organize 10 students into 2 teams for a math game. She assigns each student a number from 0 to 9. Uses the second line of digits from the number table above to select the teams. So they alternate the teams that each student is chosen. Which numbers will be chosen for team 1? So, all right, on this one, they said that teacher's going to use the second line, and I'm looking at students 1 through 9. So let's start with team 1. This one is team 1. So student number 1 is team 1. Okay, what about who's on team 2? Didn't it say they alternate? So what about student 4 is on team 2? Okay, can I do this one next? One's already chosen. So who's my next one on team 1? 6. Okay, I can't use number 4, so I can't use number 1. So who's the next one? 5. And then this one's on team 1, 8. Like, see how you're alternating? That's how you would decide. Okay, so team 2 is going to be number 2. 4 is already chosen. Number 9. And number 7. I got to do 2 more. Let's see. I've already got 8. I've already got 2. Yep, 3 is next. And so who's last? Person 0. There they are. So does everybody kind of get that? Everybody had a random number 0 through 9. So there's my team 1. Numbers 1, 3, 6, 8, and 9. Okay, that one was kind of a little bit different. So, and it told us all that. It said start on row 2, alternate who's on what team. Okay, and you couldn't be picked twice. All right, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Next one, let's see. This one says, and y'all, there's lots of different answers on this. It wants you to pick out normally a way to figure out something that could be done fairly. So this one says the restaurant gives away 4 different toys in their kids' meal. So each meal contains 1 toy, and they want them to just be randomly distributed. Okay? How many kids' meals would a parent expect to have to buy to get all 4 toys? So what they want us to do, we're looking at 4 items. They want us to pick a way to do 4 items evenly. So does anybody have an idea? Like, you can't use dice because how many sides does that have? 6. You can't use a coin because that has 2. What's another one?
A spinner.
A spinner. A spinner is exactly right. Okay? So you would say use a spinner and have toy 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this off for just a second. I don't know if it'll come up on my board, but it probably won't come on my computer. So I'm going to have, how many does it want? About how many? They'll at least hear me. They won't see this. Oh, here it is. How many kids' meals would you have to buy to get all 4 toys? So here we go. Again, this is not going to be on my computer. Where is my spinner? Oh, you don't talk about anybody you're on there. Where's manipulative? No. No. Ah, there it is. Spinner with 4 sides. We're going to call this toy 1, 2. I can't call it toy 1. What is going on here? Yeah?
Can I go be nosy?
No. Are you listening? Quit.
I am listening outside of that. I am listening to you.
Quit. You better listen to me.
There's something at the bottom every time you write, like.
Oh, what's it? I think it was a plug. Okay, we're gonna.
No. The writing's all behind it.
Oh wait, I didn't do that. Okay, look, we're just gonna do this. Excuse me. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna spin it and see how many times will it take to get all 4 toys. Okay, so this you're making up your problem. It says how would you do it, and all you would say is make a spinner and spin it, and every time it lands on whatever, that's the toy that you would give out, right? Or the McDonald's or whoever would give out. Then it says how many times would it take you to go and buy a Happy Meal or whatever meal. So let's mark this down. I got Number 2, so that's one time, I already got this one. Okay, second spin,
4.
oh, I got this one, toy 1. Okay, this is my third spin. I got toy 1 again, that doesn't matter. Okay, this is my 4th spin. Okay, my 5th spin. Gosh, 6th spin. Yay, I got toy 3. My 7th spin. This is my 8th spin. Oh, there it is. So it was that was my 8th spin, right? So how many times did it take me to go get a Happy Meal? 8 times before I got all 4 toys. So does everybody see? You just made up.
Money.
You kind of made up your own problem. Like, how would you figure it out? What type of situation? It's called a simulation. Would you use? Normally, y'all, your answers are going to be roll a dice. Okay, flip a coin. If there's 2 things involved, flipping a coin. You can always pick a spinner. A spinner is a good way to do it. Is everybody okay with those? That's normally like the top 3 methods. Okay, those would be your normal answers. Okay. All right. So let's just look at this one. It says, suppose you're playing a board game for which you must roll a 6 on a number cube. Y'all can't see that. This basically gives you the answer. Okay. Okay, so suppose you're playing a board game for which you must roll a 6 on a number cube before you're able to move your game piece from start. What's a simulation that you could use? They give you the answer. What would you use? Roll the number cube and see how many times. So then we could just roll until we get a 6, and then we could tell the answer. A lot of times they even give you the answer in the problem. Okay, your simulation is actually rolling dice. All right, everybody good with this one? Yep, maybe kind of. Are y'all being nosy still?
I'm being very
Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I know that's hard. Okay. This one, I know, I got to keep my focus. Okay. A pharmaceutical company is testing, I think this is just like yesterday's. No, you cannot be nosy.
Just
A
let go.
pharmaceutical company is testing the effectiveness of a new drug for asthma patients. There are 160 volunteers who suffer from asthma. 80 are giving a drug and 80 are giving a placebo. Bless you.
Thank you.
Placebo, everybody knows what that is?
No.
It's like a sugar pill. It doesn't even,
So they
It
get
doesn't
people
work.
said this is gonna
they
make you feel
say
better.
it makes you feel better, but
Yeah.
they're trying to see if they can trick your brain into it, and it'll work without giving you drugs. But I think it's like, aren't they usually like a sugar pill? That's what I've always been
I
told.
thought it was like if you like
Alright.
if you're cut, you
Bless
never
you.
you feel
Bless
it,
you.
and then as soon as you look at it, you immediately start feeling pain.
Well, they just don't tell you
Is
that.
that
You don't know. So like this if you they really do this. They really will have 2, and we'll learn this in statistics. It's like an experiment. That's what it is. And so they have 2 groups, and they don't tell which group is which. They do this a lot of times, I think, for cancer patients. Things where and sometimes people get better. It's like a mental thing, not with cancer, I'm sure. But like it's a mental. But like some things, I think mentally,
They do
how
it in
you
case
are
patients.
makes you feel better. So sometimes a placebo, if you think you're getting the drug, does make you feel better. But they're trying to see if the real drug really is making you better too. Anyway, yes.
They do have amputation people. They have like
Phantom pain.
that, and they trick their brain thinking it's not there.
I've seen Grey's Anatomy.
How does
They
that-
put
how
that
does that
mirror
work?
there.
Are
Yeah,
they
look at
feeling
the
their
leg.
missing leg?
Yeah, huh?
They feel the pain of their missing leg?
It's like they feel pain.
It's like
but
a
don't
nurse.
feel
I don't
Yeah.
know, but they still and so on Grey's Anatomy, what they do.
Girl.
is they put a mirror in there so you can look at your leg and,
So it
and
looks
see your
like
other
it's
leg, and then you can concentrate on it not hurt. I mean, is that true, Bella? But it's good, y'all.
I know my great grandmother had her
Where's
like
that?
amputated, and she said looked at me one day when she was alive and said, "My toe hurts." I was like, "Mama, you ain't got no toe."
But no, but it is true. It's your brain, and there's still like probably nerves and stuff. That they were connected to all that. So anyway, back to this problem. So after 2 weeks, volunteers are asked if they noticed improvements in their asthma. Here's the results on the contingency table. Guess what we did yesterday? Contingency tables, right? These to me were the easiest problems. So this one, this is our last problem today. It says, what's the probability that they reported, I'm going to underline everything, then it says, noticeable improvements in symptoms given that they received the test drug. So I'm looking at those two things. Where do I see noticeable improvements received the drug? Can y'all see what that says at the very... Okay, that's totals. Noticeable improvements and they received the drug. What's that number right there?
67.
Does everybody understand why I picked 67? That was both of those things. Noticeable improvements and they received the drug. That is 67. That's my top number. Oh, they've already got the 80s over there, but we'll keep going. Then remember what went in the bottom given that. Whatever it was given that. They received the test drug. How many people received the test drug? Well, you could just add these up, but it already told me. If I added them up, how many is that? 80. So that's why it's over 80. We already did these. Do y'all remember these? Yeah. So, but these are like real life, like type of continuous totals. And you would divide, and it's 83% noticed improvement that were given the test drug. Let's see how many noticed improvement with that fake drug, with the placebo. Okay? That would have been 24 out of 80. Wait, no, not out of 80, because that's, I want out, receive the placebo, improved and received the, so it's 24, oh, it is out of 80, sorry, I wasn't looking at that. 24 out of 80. What is 24 out of 80? Let me divide. Is that on here? No, they didn't do that one.
30%.
So 24 out of 30% of the people improved given the placebo. So I don't know if that always happens.
I thought too was a disease.
You haven't heard of the placebo effect?
I have, but like I was little, I thought it was a
Okay.
disease.
Do I need to go over anything else? Y'all are just ready for your 6 problems, ready to rock and roll and get done
I'm
with
ready to go
this.
home.